Alright, and now this is a special entry which I'm still gonna do 2 days. My Saturday and Sunday. I'm still having this because I can't try to remember most of the things that happened because this is, I think, 6 weeks ago. Yeah. But the 20th of April. Because I went with some of the other students, know if the ones I've asked actually for permission. At least Joe, one of the Malaysian students, as well as Chong, Luca, me, and 3 others. Yeah, 3 other exchange students. We decided to take a trip to Matsushima Bay, which is pretty close here to Sendai. I think it's 45 minutes train trip. So we decided to go there. I have a lot of pictures from there as well, so I have to see if I'm just gonna link Instagram or actually edit it or something, but yeah, that's what it is I've done. It was a whole trip there. After a bit of unfortunate events in Sendai, I'm just gonna keep that. The first thing we visited in actually Matsushima Bay was the tomb of Datei Mitsumane, one of them, so I have trouble remembering. I'm pretty good at remembering a lot of the names, historical names, but that is one that I tend to forget. The Sankiden, the tomb of Datei Mitsumane, as well as the surrounding garden, of course, and the shrine for the Goddess of Mercy, I believe, the Buddhist Goddess of Mercy. And I'll admit it was a really nice thing to see because I'm a bit of I consider myself an amateur historian, far from really amazing at history, but it's something I enjoy, like to read a lot. So for me it was a great trip. And then after that we actually went to lunch because the clock actually was not much. I think it was 1 o'clock when we went to eat, and I decided to try the uni, which is sea urchin. Bit of a perhaps strange taste, or an acquired taste, which was that it had a really strong taste of salt water as well. Then mixed with soy sauce and wasabi, it was actually really good, to be honest. After that we visited the Giraido shrine, which is one of the island shrines in Matsushima, and walked around it. Actually, everyone in our... No, not everyone. Most people in our group who went to pray learned kind of how to do it the proper way from the other exchange students who have been here for a lot longer, primarily because they actually also actually do their full studies here. They're just not originally from Japan. Except for us Europeans. The Europeans are actually just here for about 3 months. And after that we actually took a boat trip around the Matsushima Bay, Matsushima Archipelago, to just see the different islands as well as different stone formations, kind of what showed a bit where a lot of the damage happened during the tsunami, and was really surprised to see some settlements because they were really far out in the archipelago. I was really surprised, but the bay itself was really beautiful, I have to admit. I should have a lot of pictures from there too, from the boat trip, and we actually decided to go outside of the boat, as in it was actually where it had sitting places inside. You could go sit outside if you wanted. We decided to do that to get a better view. And after that we actually took the long road bridge to an island I can't remember the name of, but it's the longest straight bridge in Matsushima, went to the island and went to the shrine there and to its garden to, well, honestly, just to admire the view there. Went into a pathway of sakura trees which were still blooming, so it was actually a really beautiful view. And I can't remember when we actually returned, because we returned really late. That it was closer to 12, if not over 12. So it was a really long trip. But yeah, Sunday was a lot quieter, the 24th of April. I took a lot lighter day. I think I did a bit of schoolwork because I still had an assignment, or 2 assignments that I needed to send in, since I'm still studying. On my third year, I'm going to start on my last year. I have to actually start writing a thesis, or planning a thesis. Well, first of all, I have to find a company to do my thesis for, at least how it works in Finland. I'm not too sure how it works elsewhere, but yeah. And I went with one of the other exchange students to Luca, and went to see if we could find a good cafe, because there really isn't any cafes here directly, but we did find one really good one pretty close by, Mio Kitchen, which we went to, which actually does really good coffee and chiffon cake, which you can also take and buy and take with you, because it's they have them in these cardboard boxes, as well as jams you can also buy. And I've been there quite a few times because it was a really nice place back that I found. So not much else actually happened. Yeah, I basically did a bit of a Japanese study, did a bit of a couple of worked on assignments that I need to send back to Finland, and otherwise I basically rested. But that was my day trip to Matsushima, and the lighter day I took after it. Until the next vlog.